live at 5. It's offer review, and we're going to talk about the situation with the player that got banned. And it's not a good situation at all. I don't know what that is. Scopely can permanently ban your account without any evidence if anyone reports you for anything. I want to read this because I had some interactions with him, and it did get resolved, but not easily. I woke up Friday to a permanent account ban for inappropriate chat. I don't chat. I never use global. I have global and alliance chat turned off myself. I mean, that's something to consider. I think the only DM I ever sent to my alliance lead. Everyone in my alliance will vouch for me. In fact, some in our alliance are opening tickets on my behalf. Our alliance is super laid back. I'm in leadership. We have a great relationship, but we are an exceptionally quiet group. Last two things I said in our chat, and this was a 2-week span, was thanks, Zach. He let us know there was a 10-core offer in the store. And no worries, family comes first, in response to a guy apologizing for not being on much over the holiday, which is, it's a game. You shouldn't have to apologize. Also important to know, I've never have had any other warning suspensions on my account other than the one that they sent me. They sent to everyone. I remember that when they screwed up an event, which they apologized for. The last thing I did before bed was arena. I just got back into the top 10. I'm pretty sure that someone in my arena did a fake report out of frustration. I wonder if there was mass flagging. I'm not sure. It's the same turn of players between 10 and 20, and we constantly are trading places, and someone must have gotten frustrated that I knocked them out before rewards. That's the only thing I could think of. I suppose I could have been hacked, but I have no way to check since they have banned my account and refused to provide chat locks and date and times that would prove the scenario. Anyways, I opened a ticket. This is the part that's a little bit frustrating and it doesn't make sense to me. You opened a ticket. They closed it after 2 days with a response that I was banned for inappropriate chat. Well, that was super helpful. I responded and asked to see actual proof, show me the chat log. They closed the ticket. I opened another ticket. Essentially the same response. No chat log provided, even though I specifically requested one. Again, ticket closed. So they banned a guy that doesn't chat for chatting something inappropriate but cannot provide any evidence. I opened a third ticket today, requesting a supervisor please physically review the chat log and provide actual evidence. Not holding my breath. I have gotten a lot of time invested in the game, and I really enjoy it and my friends I've made. I'd like to get my account back, but at this point, extremely unlikely. Scopely appears to be circling the wagons around the ban. Again, we're providing zero evidence. Moral of the story, Scopely can ban you anytime permanently with no human review and never provide any evidence. In fact, they will outright refuse to even look at it. Is this a company that you want to do business with? And then the update is the third ticket was closed. So he had contacted me, and I suggested for him to make a Reddit post. And then I did send this post to the developers. And there's a reason for that. One of the reasons is that they don't want these, this is a very high upvoted post, probably one of the highest upvoted posts for the week, maybe the highest upvoted post. They're going to be more inclined to respond to a post on Reddit that everybody's seeing that's on the top of Reddit. And then the other reason too is that they can directly respond to the poster, either in the comment section, or they can contact them directly through DMs on Reddit. So there was an update. And he did get his account back, but the hoops that he had to go through to get his account unbanned. Update to my banned account situation. Great news. Scopely has done the right thing, and I'm glad that Scopely did the right thing. First of all, credit needs to go to everyone who helped get this issue in front of the right people. Dorky Dad, Mobile Gamer, and the crew from Player and Voice, including not limited to Sevi and Shrewd Shark. And I don't know, but I know Dorky Dad worked on this. I forwarded the post to the developers. I think Sevi did a lot of the heavy lifting. Don't know everyone at Scopely who was involved, but I greatly appreciate them stepping up to physically review the complaint against me. Last but certainly not least, huge thank to everyone who upvoted and commented their support on the original Reddit post. It wasn't a perfect storm of everyone banding together and supporting me. A guy none of you knew, this likely would have never gotten corrected. Honestly, you're all superheroes, my book. Actually, that's true. It does matter. These type of things do matter. And so I'm going to go to what it says right here. It says, we fixed your login streak and sent a small compensation pack. If you have any other issues or questions, please don't hesitate to let us know. This is the email log. My name is blanked out. I'm part of Marvel Strike Force. Players' experience or situation was escalated to us. We've triple checked it, included that your suspension was wrongly applied. So I lifted a few minutes ago. We sincerely apologize for any inconvenience. I'll work with the customer service team to ensure that these things don't ever happen again. So again, thank you everyone who helped get this resolved. Never expected to get my account back. I was just hoping to draw attention to the problem and to get the fixed so no one else would ever have to experience this. Yeah, this is just baffling to me. At a minimum, many players have played this game since the beginning, over 5 years, you know, hundreds, if not thousands of hours. Even if one has not spent any money on the game, it's just the time. Oh my God. And then people have spent hundreds, thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars. This game is expensive. And this idea that someone could just get banned and there's no explanation, no response, no verification, and it feels like they're willing to ban accounts without really doing and looking at it. I'm just baffled by this, and it's unacceptable. And hopefully there's new systems put into place so that this doesn't happen again. And yikes. So when players approach me and say, hey, something has happened, I'm always going to encourage them and suggest for them to make a Reddit post. And then well-received Reddit posts get upvoted and get forwarded to the developers. I forward a lot of posts to the developers, and hopefully it gets resolved. It just blows my mind, though. Scopely, the QA was fired. And Boundless fired their players? Anyways. Question was asked about what's going to happen ongoing with the Scourges for the Horsemen. They said that they were going to modify or change the way that the Horsemen were released. And they started referring to the Scourges for the Horsemen. Hopefully we'll have a weekly blog before the end of the year. If you're an alliance, please contribute towards the current Crucible event. No. This is on Scopely. Scopely created this problem, and Scopely is creating frustrations among alliance members. Firstly, Cosmic Crucible is a single player event, and Scopely shouldn't incentivize alliance events on single player events. So this is a poorly designed, not well liked event structure that I don't think should be in the game. Cosmic Crucible should not be tied to Alliance. And I do understand this player's frustration with other people in their Alliance, and they're trying to be helpful here, but this is a Scopely problem, and we need to put the blame on Scopely and let them know that we do not like that. Can we lose the purchase pop-up after free claims in the web store? Yeah. I'm not going to buy them. I don't like the pop-ups. Skipping Nova for DD6. And I just want to say that I really like Pegasus. I think it's fantastic what they did with the Pegasus team. I really like Green Goblin and Superior 6 and Sinister 6 and how they're useful in both game modes, and there's rework characters. I think that's great. Don't feel that way about Nowhere. Don't feel that way about Bifrost and others. So hopefully going forward, the teams are more reflective of the things that I personally have been appreciating with the Pegasus team and Sinister 6 and Superior 6. You see, significantly shave off attempts in my run. I've gotten Mega Red amazing, Black Cat amazing, and I also put up a video today about Doc Ock and Green Goblin. These two right here are so good together in Dark Dimension 6. My goodness. I recommend Vulture, I recommend Doc Ock now, and I recommend Green Goblin. Might have to make a new DD6 video because those three, I believe, have changed the way I go. Need a fifth. Up to this point, I've completely skipped Nova. He's level 1. I don't have plans to build the rest of Nowhere, especially a Sinister 6 route for Black Cat Trial. Should be plug and play for any games. Will Shuri, Fury, or Mom make my DD6 stall out? Nova's just so much better than these. And Nova actually has some value inside of Cosmic Crucible, but I get it. The team, the entirety of the team nowhere is quite lackluster. I think it's a reasonable question. I think most of the comments are saying that Nova has more value than Shuri, Fury, and Ma. I would not waste gear on them. I think that's the correct answer. Anticipating Nightcrawler is keeping me going to get a very, very positive post about Nightcrawler. Gosh darn, finally. We're getting Nightcrawler. Probably getting Professor X. We're getting Mephisto and DD7. We're getting 2 new modes. We've gotten really good teams of late. There's so much positivity. Multiple posts on Reddit today about Nightcrawler. Should be a blog post tomorrow. I'll put up a video as soon as I see it. Seriously looking forward to the future of Strike Force regarding X-Men. There you go. And I hope that they will consider, I don't know what they're going to do, but what they did with Sinister Six, Superior Six, I hope they do that with X-Men or other tags like Avengers, right? Wouldn't that be cool if, you had the flexibility like we have? I just think what they did with Sinister Six and Superior Six is quite exceptional. Big fan. And then going on to the paid actors, paid, Scopely Reddit accounts. I don't know if that, there was actually, it was quite refreshing that the first 2 posts that I logged in on Reddit today were positive posts. This person was a DC Legends game. I believe DC Legends came out a little bit before Marvel Strike Force, and the game has closed. And so this person is, and DC Legends was a DC Hero Collector game. Very different though. Longtime player of DC's counterpart to Marvel Strike Force, made the transition over the game after DC shut their game servers down. I just started Strike Force on Sunday. Oh man, it made me realize I was given crumbs out there in DC land. The amount of characters I've been able to accumulate so quickly have been mind-boggling, and the amount of resources the game just throws at me, I feel like I have a sugar daddy. Okay. There's always so much to do in Marvel Strike Force for me anyways. I don't feel like I have to spend money. And don't. The true secret to this game is not spending money. I think anyways. I saw the daily login rewards, which I hit the floor amount of things I could potentially accumulate just by logging daily. Decided to jump in this game with all and collect my Marvel waifus. What are you talking about? Like Firestar? Crystal? What are you talking about? What waifus? I don't understand. Month-long events have been made outdated. Maybe they're outdated. They must be updated. And they're saying that they don't want 17s and they need 18s. And that the dark promotion credits have been transitioned out of the month-long events and they've moved to the Battle Pass milestones. It feels like a lot of the good stuff that was in the month-long events at the time where it felt important has been shifted to the paid track on the Battle Passes, which if you're willing to spend, $19 a week, $80 a month, they're monetizing it. For me personally, I know this poster right here is looking for 18s over 17s, but for me, I really need, the teal basic catalyst and the health catalyst and the focus catalyst. That seems to be where most of my pain is right now. All right, we're going to go over some gold offers that do not make sense to me. There's one that does, and there's 3 that do not. Let me get out of the way here, right here. So this is $5 for 23 gold orbs, and depending on what number you use, but I think they mathematically average about over 200,000, but this doesn't even add up to 5 million gold. Right here, you can get a flat 5 million gold and not have the RNG involved, and then you could get 200 dark promotion credits. So this right here, crazy person offer, right? 44,000 fragments for $30. Come on, you can buy 46 for $5. I don't understand what they're doing. 5 million gold for $30. I feel like those other three offers are there just as anchor offers to make this offer looks good. This is a part of the Cyber Monday deal, and I feel like there has been some good deals for Cyber Monday. So 5 million gold. I really need training materials more than gold, and 200 dark promotion credits. If you're in the market for gold, there you go. Cyber Warriors. I feel like these characters will be farmable at some point in the future, but the main draw to this, in addition to getting 75 of all 3 of these character shards, which I do not have maxed out at 7 yellow, for $20. And then we get 500 level 4 training materials. Kind of a big deal. Speaking of training materials, we'll go to this offer now. This is another offer where you get an Elite 7 and then you get the 500 training materials. I think a lot of people still like the Elite 7s. They're useful for sure. At some point, when a large percentage of your roster has been converted into 7 reds, the need for this might go down, and you're going to be converting them into 5 silver promotion, diamond promotion credits, whatever they're called. But most people are looking at this offer solely for the 500 training materials. Then we've got an offer here for Bifrost. Vol is in a category where Vol won't be available in the 6-month period. Vol is a special character. The other 3 are available organically if you want to farm them. I bought this. 200 of the teal basic catalyst and 100 T4 ability materials, which they try selling 100 for $10. So that is that. All right. So there's a Cyber Monday tech calendar. There was a Mystic calendar earlier, which I was a big fan of. I feel like when I was going through Dark Dimension 6, that Mystic is where a lot of the crunch was, not so much inside of the tech. And so this is not as attractive to me, but on the 10-day calendar, you get 2,000 of those pieces I like, and then you also get some focus and health catalyst, and then the important pieces here behind me, the gear tier 18. So if you're looking to wrap up some of your tech characters and get through Dark Dimension 6, I think that might be reasonable enough. And then again, we've got 100 T4s, 50 of Darkhawk right there for $10. And this right here is just a reminder to spend your incursion energy. My goodness. All right. Well, I really hope you liked this video today, because if you did, you are in luck. For every single person that likes this video, you will be getting for free in your account a 10 diamond gold thing. This is not a scam. Yeah, they really wanted to let the whales show off their TCP. Nice thing, right? Let me know what you think in the comment section. I don't know where the music is, but bye for now. Let's get a song going. Oh my God, where's the music? Oh, tech is definitely crunched now with Vulture, Green Goblin, and Doc Ock. Well, there you go. Maybe it's worth it.